Thank you, Sir Charles, and it's a pleasure to appear before you. And I want to thank the honourable member who introduced this debate. The debate is about future of the rail, but I say what future? Many of the problems with rail can be traced back to 1993 when British Rail was privatised into over 100 separate companies under the Conservative government. It was supposed to bring greater efficiency and innovation. Instead, it brought fragmentation, confusion and extortionate fare increases. In 2018, the government finally admitted that privatisation wasn't working when the East Coast franchise collapsed and was taken into public ownership, which is now making profits. Instead of doing the right thing and putting passengers before profit and bringing our rail franchises back into full public ownership, the government is now proposing a joint system where taxpayers continue to pay hundreds of millions in profit to rail companies to run the network. It is unacceptable. In Bolton for years, I've had constituents write to me about the impact of daily overcrowded trains, infrequent and reliable train services. My constituents have lost jobs, missed lectures, medical appointments, and in some cases they've even been sanctioned by the DWP for late arrival of their appointments. And the cost to commute has grown by 50% in the last 12 years of this Tory government. And in January, a report was published on behalf of the Minister's own department, which said that only major government funding would solve the accessibility problems at stations across the country. And one of the rail operators who were interviewed said that 60% of the stations lacked step-free access from street level to platform. And just last month, elderly constituents from farmers in my constituency were returning from holiday and took a train from Manchester Airport to Bolton with heavy luggage. When they got to Bolton, the station lift was not working. What were they supposed to do? And another woman behind them was carrying a pram. We also know from reports that ticket offices are set to close across the country. This will impact those who need face-to-face services, such as the elderly, the disabled, pregnant women and other people. What will happen to now, especially, for example, if trains are not running at night? Further, we were told there was going to be an infrastructure for the North, the integrated plan, which was then scrapped. I sat on for a whole year on the high-speed HS2 Public Bill Committee. We had 7 sessions a week for London to Birmingham. And we were told that this would continue on, that there would be continuation of line to Manchester and Leeds as well. But that integrated rail plan has now been scrapped. It is wrong. We need transport infrastructure in the north. We also need a proper train services connecting the east and west along the M62 corridor. Yeah.